Hello everybody, welcome to Inspiration 44. Today is November 15th. I am Stacy Lynn Harp, your host. Guess what? Today I read an article that said that the Hubble may have found another galaxy. In fact, the most distant galaxy ever. This is over on Wired.com. Check this out. It says scientists may have glimpsed the most distant galaxy ever seen. The galaxy known as MACSO 647/JD appeared as a tiny dot behind an enormous galactic cluster that lies between the Big and Little Dipper. Scientists combined data from the Hubble Space Telescope with NASA's Spitzer Space Telescope to make the discovery. MACSO 647-JD would have existed 13.3 billion years ago, or roughly 420 million years after the Big Bang. This would place it around 200 million years earlier than previous candidates for most distant object ever spotted. So there you have it. Who knows? Who knows? All I know is that the Bible is very clear when it says the heavens declare the glory of God. The heavens declare His glory. And I don't know about you, but I love looking up at the sky. I love looking at creation in general and seeing the handiwork of the Maker. In fact, I was reading something today that I thought was very poignant. This is what it said. In the Bible, there's a story where the disciples are asking Jesus about this coin, and Jesus said, they're talking about taxes, and Jesus said, "Who is on this coin?" And they said, "Caesar." And then he said, "Render to Caesar what's Caesar," because this is who you're paying to, right? Because His image is on the coin. Well, where is God's image? God's image is in you. That's right. You are made in the image of God. So when you look in the mirror, you are seeing the image of God. Because you are made in His image. And so you are more valuable than any other creation in the whole entire world, because there's no other creation made in God's image except mankind. And that's an amazing thing if you think about it. It's something that really, if you ponder it, it can hurt your head, because you're like, oh my gosh. Because think about it. You can look at a lion. That's like really a majestic animal. Or you can look at a giraffe and you can see how big it is. And when you really learn about the giraffe and how this thing functions when it shouldn't be. Or if you look at a bumblebee and how they're not even supposed to be able to fly because of how they're shaped. You can go, wow, all this creation is amazing. Or you can look into these galaxies and you can go, oh my gosh, that's amazing as well. But when you consider that mankind, that man and woman are made in God's image, that we alone, out of all the creation in the whole entire world, have God's image in us. We're made in His image. That's an amazing thing. And that's why the gospel is so important, because Jesus didn't come to die for the earth. No, He didn't come to die for my cat or my dog. He didn't come to die for the environment. Jesus came to die for humans, because we are the only ones made in His image. And so that's an important thing to consider, especially in this day and age when you have people who are like, I'm going to worship the earth and the moon and the stars and everything in the universe. Wait, I'm listening to the universe. It's like, no. Stop listening to the quote universe, unquote. Listen to the Word of God. Open up the Bible, read it. I was kind of disappointed today. I got an email from a very well-known social media marketer who I follow her stuff. And, her stuff is good. She's very well known. And it was really disappointing today to get an email from her touting this New Age garbage with her social media business. Now, because she's like, oh my gosh, I got to share this with you, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, oh my gosh, why are and I almost unsubscribed from her email list. I just have to say, I thought, you know what? I don't need another New Agey, social media marketing guru who's trying to tell me how to get rich or whatever from her New Age teaching. But I thought, no, I'm not going to unsubscribe. I'm going to keep watching her email, and I'm going to see what she's going to do with this, because she has found something that she thinks is really genuine and real, and it's really not. It's a fake, because What she's worshiping is herself, and she's worshiping the environment, and she's worshiping the quote universe, unquote. That's not what God tells us to worship. God tells us to worship Him and Him alone. And His worship, we need to worship Him in spirit and in truth. And humans can do that, because we're made in His image, I don't know about you, but I think it's kind of dumb to worship something that can't worship me back, or love me back. And see, that's what a lot of people are looking for. They want to worship something because they think it's going to bring them love and contentment and peace and everything, but it doesn't. The only person worthy of worship is Jesus Christ, right? The only person. And He is the only God, the only living God who's gonna love you back. He guarantees He'll love you back. All these people who have these fake gods, none of them love Him. They don't love Him at all. But Jesus will. Why? Because He created mankind and womankind in His image. And that's the best thing ever. It really, truly is. So even though Hubble may have found another galaxy and it's the most distant away, and they're claiming it's all this other stuff, 420 million years after the Big Bang it was made, blah, blah, blah. You know what? Who cares about that? Really, who cares? It's the creator of it, not the actual thing itself. It's the creator that you got to be focused on, not what He created. And that sounds so basic, but it's amazing to me how many people actually worship the creation above the creator. So just be careful. Don't do that, okay? Worship the creator. That would be Christ. In the beginning was the Word. The Word was with God, right? Okay. All right. So there's my Inspiration 44 for today. I hope you enjoyed it. As always, you can follow me at Twitter at the number 44 Inspiration. And you can leave a comment and leave me your feedback. Okay? Have a great day. I'll talk to you later. Bye.